Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Stripe course where we are covering the Stripe topics like how you can create the single charge, how you can create the subscription using the Stripe checkout, how you can do this without the checkout, and so on things. So today in this video we are going to discuss that how we can create the subscription in the Stripe using Laravel 11. So we are using the latest version of Laravel and I'm going to process that subscription using Laravel 11. Okay, I have opened the Stripe dashboard where I have opened this subscription tab. So at that time we don't have any subscription, right? So we don't have any subscription currently active in this Stripe account. Now I want to create a new subscription, right? This one is our application and this one is a Laravel cashier docs, how you can create the subscription, and this one is our database, and I'm logged in with this hadi at example.com user, right? At that time there is no Stripe ID, payment method, and so on things. There is no subscription in the subscription table, and subscription item table is also empty, right? Okay, so here we want to create a page where we will load all of our subscription, right? So I'm going to create a new web page here. So let's say subscriptions. Okay, and then there would be a function. I'm just opening the web page here, right? And I'm going to say that to return view, and we need also the payment intent, so I'll pass this after a few minutes. Subscriptions dot play dot php, and this should be also the plural because we want to load the multiple subscription. At that time I'll just give you the overview of one, but you can create the multiple one and process them from your front end to the backend. Okay, so here you can display all of your plans that let's say you have a monthly, then a yearly, and then a premium plan. So you can display them here with your design, and then whenever you want to subscribe anyone, you can pass their payment ID, and then this will be automatically subscribed in the Laravel cashier and also in the Stripe too. Okay, so I don't want to create that form manually. I have this GitHub repository where I have already covered this subscription using Laravel cashier. So I'm copying all of the stuff including this extends and so on things. So I'll remove them here, just copy them and paste them out here. Okay, don't worry, I already explained that, and I'll also explain that too again. Okay, I have removed that. I have only styles. Okay, I'm removing that sections too. Okay, and also go down and remove that sections too. Okay, so this one is a pretty basic form, right? A basic layout, and then it's going on the single charge, but I want to process the subscription. So I'm going to say that create dot your subscription dot create subscriptions dot create. Okay, I'll create this in a minute. Here just route post and subscription dot subscription slash create, and then this would be the function, and here I'm going to paste that name. We will also assign this a name of subscription dot create. So then it will accept that all of the request here, request. Okay, so my logic will be come here where I'll create my subscription, right? So let's say create subscription. Okay, fine. So here subscriptions dot bleed, why it's not loading this out? Subscriptions, it's correct, spelling are correct. Why it's not? Oh, I have mentioned it's play.php too, so it doesn't require. Okay, I'm moving this, basically submitting this form on the subscription dot create, and then it's assign a subscriber form ID where I'm just collecting the amount. So we don't need this amount, right? If you have whenever you are creating your subscription, you need to create your products inside the Stripe, and then you need to load that products into your view here, right? And then I'm accepting the card holder name input. Okay, and then there is a card elements, which I have already explained in the previous video in the detail, that how these will be rendered. These one for the errors, and this one is a button where I'm just holding this card button, and this one is getting the payment intent, which will pass this in a minute. Okay, and then it will grab the client secret from there. Here we are using the Stripe.js library to basically process our card, and then we are getting the .env, we are getting the Stripe key, then we are getting the Stripe element, setting its color, and then setting up the card, then handling the change event when someone is clicking on the button, and then we are displaying the error. If there is no error, we are basically going further, and we are handling the click event, and then we are basically pulling the setup intent, and then basically we are submitting that form to the server. So what main thing is, we need this payment method. This one is a random string, right, which generated from the Stripe. So we need that thing, and we will send this on the server. So here we are appending this in the form and then submitting this form to the server. Which form? Subscriber form, which we added above, right? Now we need the payment intent. So how to generate the payment intent? So here we need to generate the payment intent something like this. If I visit this Stripe documentation, you can say that create intent. Let me insert this. Yes, this one, create setup intent, right? This one. So you need to set this on the user instances, right? Instance. So this one is my login user, so I'm calling this on that out, and then this will basically generate intent for us, and then we are passing this intent to this oops, not this one. Let me pass this using the compact method intent, and make sure to not pass this payment intent for the one-time payment. This wouldn't work because Stripe added a modification that you need a redirect URL inside the setup while setting up your intent. So this intent is not to setting the redirect URL, so this wouldn't work. So make sure to follow the previous video where I explained that how to process the one time using the Stripe checkout, and how you can do this without the checkout with your custom form. Okay, I'm passing this intent right to this subscription, and here it's getting the Stripe intent, this one, and pulling the client secret from it, and then passing this through the button, right? And then we need to go here where we need to create the subscription. So just go here. Stripe tell us that how to create the subscription. So let me insert this create subscription. Okay, let me search subscription. Creating subscription, just click on that. So there is a set of new subscription which accept the ID of our price, which we want to basically subscribe for that. So just copy that line and paste it here. I'll explain this in a minute. Oops. Okay, where it's subscription, just copy that and paste it out here. So basically what we are doing here, we are checking our login user, we are getting a login user object, and then we are setting its subscription. And which kind of subscription? This one is the name of our subscription, and this one would be the price of our subscription. So you need to create a subscription, and then you need to create its price. So how to create the create these items, right? So basically Stripe understand them by their product. Stripe call them as a product, right? If you want to create a subscription, you need to create a product. Just click on this add product, and here you need to specify your duration. Let's say you want to assign this a weekly, right? And then you need to specify your duration here. You can specify your details, weekly, subscription, and so on, right? I'm just typing very fast to save much of time. Here you can upload the image, so this image will be displayed while you are subscribing to it, right? Here you need to just choose the recurring and then make sure to enter the payment. So let's say it's a $7, right? So you want to charge the $7, and then make sure to choose the exact currency which you are using in your application, and then you can choose the billing duration. I'm choosing the weekly. Okay, and then click on this add product. Just clicked, and this one is weekly is created. Just click on that and you can find its payment details. Okay, it's taking a bit time. Just click, you need to basically pull here a Stripe pricing, right? We need the product price. So at that time we have created the $7, so we will click on that price and then pull the price ID from here. Okay, it's still not loading this out. Let's wait for a few seconds. Okay, perfect. Now you can see this, there is a price and there is a price is there. So just click on this 7. So this will basically open the detail of this price, and you can copy the price ID and add this into your new subscription method. I'm doing the same, so I'm waiting for this to basically process this out, guys, and also share your feedback about this series, that how much it's valuable, right? Okay, this one is a ID, so just click on that, so it's copied into the clipboard. So I'm going back and then I'm pasting this out, something like this. So this one is a subscription name. You can modify this if you want to, and then you can see that there is a create request payment method ID, right? So in according to our logic, we are getting this using the payment method. So basically I'm talking about this payment method. Let me go down. I'm talking about this payment method. So I'm accepting that, using the request and then getting this through the request. Okay, and after that I want to say that you are subscribed successfully. Okay, you are subscribed successfully. Perfect. Now let's go here and let's create the subscription. Okay, guys, at that time I have only I'm basically only loading one subscription, right? And I pass its ID, but imagine, okay, cannot send. Okay, let me fix that and I'll explain that. It's basically here we are forget to remove this out. Okay, this one is now showing the details like cardholder name and then card, debit card, and so on things, right? But whenever someone is subscribing, right, so you have products like here you are displaying the monthly, yearly, premium, or whatever you have name, right? You are displaying the 3-1. So when someone want to subscribe, so there's a, you can add the button against each the subscription, and when someone click on that, so you can get its payment method, not the payment method, you can get its price, which we basically copied right now. Basically you can copy this and then assign them to all of the subscription, and then when someone is clicking on the button, the below button, so you can submit that price ID to the next page, which is checkout page. So here you can get that ID, right? And then you can get this ID from the request and then pass this here request price ID, something like this, right? So this one is, I'm doing this only one time payment. I'm doing this for the testing purposes, so that's why I haven't created the products. Okay, just go here and fill that name. I'm filling the Adayat Niazi, and then let's fill the debit card information. It's a 444. Okay, and now just click on this submit button. So it will basically create our subscription. So just click on this submit. It's processing now, and wait for a few moments. Okay, and yes, you are subscribed successfully. Perfect guys, perfect. If I go here, and at that time you can see this, there is 0 active subscription, but when I'll refresh that web page, it will show that there's 1 subscription, and we can view its more details. Okay, we are loading this out, and you can see this, there is a 1 active subscription. If I'll click on that active, so here you can see this, it's now redirected to the all subscription, and it's going to show us our currently activated subscription. So at that time my time is 4111, right? So it will also show us the same time duration. You can see this 411. Okay, I have clicked on it, so it's opening that subscription more details. Okay, wait for a minute to load this out, and then we will review its more details. Okay, it's displaying the Hadi, right, and displaying the customer name Hadi. Discount is no. Then it's displaying its time, that it's created on this date, and when this will be ended, this will be ended on the September 29. This one is a subscription ID, and then this one is a price, and so on things. So this one is a overall thing. You can see its more details here. Just go back, and here it's displaying that when next invoice will be generated. Next invoice will be generated on the 29, when first subscription will be expired. And you can see this billing is at that time it's set auto, right? It will automatically charge the user whenever next week start. So this is a way how you can create the subscription in the Stripe. And Laravel also track its subscription using his own mechanism. If I go here, and you can see this, there is no detail against this user 11, but if I give it a refresh, so now it will save its details. You can see this, it's contain a customer Stripe ID, then it's charged through the MasterCard. 44 is ending of the digit. And if I go here now, click on this subscription, you will see that subscription. Yes, subscription name, this default is a subscription name. This one is a subscription ID. You can also compare this with your Stripe ID. Okay, just click on that, so it will show the more details about this subscription. Subscription 1Q1, and it's also 1Q1, and quantity is 1. There is no trial. You can also set the trials too, and you can click on the subscription item. It's showing the Stripe ID, Stripe product to pricing ID, which we pass there, and so on things. So it means that our subscription is activated, right, and it's showing all of its details. Perfect, right? We can track this according to our Laravel way, and there is also stored this in our Stripe dashboard too. This is the straightforward way to create the subscription. Hope you like that, because I explained this very simple way. So what you think, that is that clear for you? Or if you have any confusion or want to share your feedback, don't hesitate to share it in the comment box. I love to hear your feedback, and thank you so much guys for watching the videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.